guys, so I got a bit bored of doing makeup without talking to you, and it felt really weird not like chatting and just letting my words and my personality come out while I was doing makeup. So I thought that I would just change plan and tell you what I'm doing by talking, because I feel like it's weird. It's like you guys are my friends. Like, so what I've done obviously is just my foundation. I recently got the Chanel Le Beige foundation, and this is quite new, I think. So yeah, I've got two shades which match me really well. I've got number 60 and number 50, and I really like this foundation so far. I've used it a few times and I definitely recommend it if you like any other foundations that I've liked in the past, if you've watched my videos. Anyway, this is gonna be so long. Okay, so I'm just correcting my dark circles. So obviously it's a Khloe Kardashian look, so it's gonna be quite high coverage, which is quite fun. I just was browsing Instagram, I think, and one of her photos just popped up, you know, when it suggests like posts that you'd like, and I was like, she looks stunning in this post. And I think she was going on like TV or something, but I loved it. And I really, because my hair is kind of similar to her length at the moment as well, I thought, why not do a hair tutorial, because it's kind of a bit like how I do my hair anyway, with just like loose curls, waves. Clarins Instant Concealer, number 3. I'm gonna go in with the concealer more than I usually do, and you guys will probably like it, because if I ever get like bad comments on my concealer or base, you guys say that it's not heavy enough. But for day to day, I don't like it that heavy, so. But this concealer is so good. Gives you such a full coverage. So I'm not like purposely cutting out the top of my head, it's just that it's just like nothing to see. I've just got a lot of forehead and there's nothing really to see up there. So I'm just adding a little bit more. So there's no discoloration, no blemishes. I had a facial today, Dr. Frances Prenner Jones. It was in Selfridges on Oxford Street, because they've got, by the time you watch this, it's probably not there anymore, but I had like, it was only 15 minutes, a facial. I had like laser treatment. It was a little bit scary because I hadn't had anything like that before, but I quite liked it. It was quite relaxing. And I think I'll probably go back, and I've got some products as well, so I'm going to try those products out, let you guys know what I think of them. It feels so nice to have a facial. You just come out like feeling all glowy. Anyway, to kind of brighten as well a little bit, I'm going to use the Tom Ford concealing pen. I'm just putting it around my mouth because I have discoloration around there. This is really good if you're interested. We saw The Revenant the other day. Oh my god, it is such an intense film. Have you guys seen it yet? Let me know what you thought. Oh my god, a woman, I think it was only about like half an hour in, it was a really kind of brutal bit of the film, and this woman kind of like started walking down the stairs, and we were like seated right next to the stair bit in the cinema. She started like walking down, and kind of, it was like she was gonna collapse, and she kind of just sat down next to Jason, and we were worried about her. So Jason went up to her and was like, are you okay? And she like couldn't talk, and he thought she may have perhaps had like a panic attack in there, because there's so, like in the film, there's so much like breathing and struggling and things like that. And I was sitting there thinking, this is actually really bad if you suffer from anxiety, because it was making me feel a bit anxious as well. But it's a brilliant film, go and see it. Just be prepared for, there are some scenes with like struggling and things, but it's a really, really good film. Next, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I've got this brow liner, light to medium, from Ico. And I haven't used a product like this on my eyebrows for ages, so I just thought I'd give it a whirl, because why not? And in the photo that I'm working from, her brows are quite light. They're not actually very heavy and defined. Oh, it's like a really grey colour, which I like for me, because that's the colour that my natural hairs are. And then I've been using this quite a lot recently. It's Ico Brow Gel. I really like the little brush on it because it's really small, but it is kind of a tinted product, so I just wipe a bit off when I use it, because when my brows are dark, it looks really odd. I look weird. I look like a man. So I'm just gonna stroke upwards and to the side. I wish I had more brow to work with. Start on my eyes. I've got these two Burberry shadow sticks, which I really like. I've been wearing them a little bit recently within my day-to-day makeup. They are in Midnight Brown and Pale Copper. I'm going to start with Midnight Brown closest to my lash line. So in the look, she's got quite a natural but iridescent looking eye colour on. Like, it's nothing really, really heavy, and the lashes do most of the work, but there is a bit of a shimmer and a bit of a shadow. Pale copper shadow just above, more so on the crease. Blend that out a little bit. Probably should have used a base for the shadows. Whoops. I'm gonna bring it in a little bit towards the, nearer to my nose. Oh my god, guys, who's watched Making a Murderer? We've finished it the other night, and now I'm gutted because we've got nothing else to watch, but it was so good. Sorry, I'm using the Naked 2 Basics palette, and I'm just using Stark, this skin tone shade. Actually, I'm gonna mix the lightest one and that one together a little bit. Then I'm going to use a bit of Undone, this darkest shadow here, just with the same brush. It's a Zoeva soft definer brush, in the crease there. On top of all of that, I'm going to use, this is new from Christian Dior. It's the Dior Show Fusion Mono Long Wear Eyeshadow, 631 Blazing, which is a gorgeous iridescent, looks like my other eye, champagne colour. I'm just going to use my flat shader brush with that and just get some on the brush and then press that on the lid. Then I'm just going to take a bit of the Undone colour and I'm going to run that underneath my eye. So I can't really tell if she's wearing liner or not, so let's just go with a liner. And I'm using, as always, L'Oreal Super Liner. I think if she is wearing liner, then it's not very visible in the middle part. So I'm not gonna bring it all the way in. And then I'm gonna take Tom Ford's eye pencil in Espresso, which is just like a dark brown color. You can use any dark brown, you can use any brown eye pencil. And just run that along my waterline. On the subjects of the Kardashians, can't believe how many magazine covers Kylie is on at the moment. And I can see that she's been like, she's very influential. But yeah, it's just pretty crazy how like the Jenners are everywhere. It's insane. Clinique High Impact Mascara.
It wasn't the dog's colours.
I'm just gonna get rid of this smudge and then I'm gonna grab my false lashes. I'm using these lashes. They are the Kiss Natural Plump lashes. So I've come to realise that the makeup that I'm trying to do, that is Khloe's, because I have such a different kind of structured face, it just doesn't really come off the same. Or maybe it does because her, I don't know, she's got slightly more hooded eyes, I feel like. Let's just say maybe it won't look exactly like her, but the inspiration of makeup is from Khloe, and I've had fun doing it anyway. So she doesn't look super contoured actually. Here she looks a lot more kind of fresh-faced and luminous, but I'm just going to put a tiny bit of contour in. I'm going to use my beloved Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. This is so good. I'm just going to use, also I got this recently, it's a Charlotte Tilbury Magic Complexion brush, and I think it's supposed to be used for foundation, but I'm just going to use it for a bit of contouring. So I'm also gonna just use my finger and just contour my nose a little bit. Okay, next I'm just gonna powder my face using my Dior Skin Forever Compact in 40. I love this. This works so well for me personally. I'm not gonna pack it on because it's quite a glowy look. but under my eyes usually needs it. Okay, and now I'm going to use my MAC Lustre drops in Pink Rebel. I love this, so I've rediscovered this recently and I'm absolutely in love. It gives such a healthy glow to the skin. So I just put a bit even on the back of my hand and then kind of get as much as I want on my finger. And down the centre of my nose. Cheekbones. Recently I've started to put a little bit here. So when the light hits, it kind of has that lovely strobe effect. So on top of that, and to kind of almost finish off, I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Dreamy Glow highlighter and my Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's like a highlighter brush. And this is such a gorgeous product. Just going to dust that pretty much all over, because in this look again she's really glowy. And for good measure, the Mary Luminizer highlighting powder, which is a lot more affordable, and everyone loves this. I'm still a bit new to it. Lips. Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Iconic Nude. Then Tom Ford, I love this. Sorry, a lot of these things are higher end. It's just a lot of things that I've been using and testing out at the moment. But this is Tom Ford in First Time. Love this. It's just like a baby doll pink, but it's matte. And it's so soft. Barry M lip gloss, good old favourite. Just for a little bit of gloss. It tastes so, it smells so nice. And that's the makeup. I hope you like it. Okay, I'm gonna move on to hair. I love her hair. That's what made me want to do this whole video really. So it's about this, it's a bit shorter actually, it's probably about here, or it's about this length, but after being curled, it comes up to about here. So I've already straightened it just from this morning. I kind of do this look anyway, day to day, since I cut my hair, and then when I saw it, I just thought it looked like the look that I do, so why not do this look? And kind of show you guys how I do it as well, but I'll kind of mimic Khloe Kardashian's hair as well. I'm going to use my favourite, I think it's called the Enraptured Totem 3-in-1 styling tool. There's probably loads of different curling tongs that work for this. This is just the one that I have and the one that I use a lot. And I'm going to curl in alternate directions, but when I get to nearer the front and the top of my head, they're going to mainly go outwards, kind of outwards from my face. Okay, so I've just curled my hair, as you can see. So I've curled the underlayers, which I don't usually do. So, and as I've been going, as you guys saw, I've been using just a bit of hairspray to kind of keep it, keep the shape. Finger combing the curls out a little bit. I don't want it to look, I want the curls to stay there, but I don't want it to look too pieced. And then what I've been really liking recently is this All Bay, I've had this for ages, but it's so good. All Bay Après Beach, after beach wave and shine spray, and I love this because it's a bit of an in-between between something like dry shampoo and texturizing spray, and kind of sea salt spray. So I just spray this through and it gives the hair a bit of a rougher, sexy bedhead kind of look, and I think it helps hold the curls. I just wish my hair was that little bit blonder, because hers is really blonde. But I'm not going to dye my hair for this video. Okay, so that's my Khloe Kardashian inspired makeup and hair tutorial, and I hope you guys liked this. I think the only thing I wish I had for my hair was, because my layers here at the front are quite short because of the fringe that I had, but look, But I wish that I had long layers because her hair does come longer at the front here. I might try and change into something red because she was wearing red that night as well. So if I'm wearing red in the thumbnail, it's just to try and match that look. But let me know if you want to see any other kind of inspired looks or anything, let me know. Just leave it down below. And I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.